Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. It was a very uneventful day, unfortunately. The price is still moving through its correction. I've been highlighting earlier today that we could be working on this yellow wave 5 of C. The price has so far avoided to make one more lower low. Sometimes these fifth waves, they create a so-called truncation as a double bottom and then turn around a little earlier than ideal, but we'll see how that develops. At the moment, the price is clearly still caught in some kind of a correction, which I count as a wave 4. And there are two pathways that I see that are probable at the moment. Again, also here, like commentary around the triangle, as mentioned on the Bitcoin, in the Bitcoin video, it's also possible here that, yeah, some kind of a triangle pattern might be developing. There are different ways how these trend lines could be drawn. It's just that I'm extremely careful labeling anything here as a triangle, given how rare these real triangle patterns have been in this bullish market. They really have been extremely rare. And when you think something is developing as a triangle, it suddenly turns into something different. So I don't really like the look of this triangle anyway. It is a potential triangle. Yeah, it has the potential, but then anything could happen, you know. It's more like, yeah, I mean, ideally still the support region holds. The parameters are clear. On the Ether chart, more than on the Bitcoin chart, I see the potential that the 50% retracement level of my orange support zone could break. So, but I maintain the current wave count as long as we are holding support. Seen it often enough that it looks unrealistic that maybe support holds, and it does hold. Okay, so I just want to mention, okay, it could break, okay, and it's not unlikely that it's breaking, given how strange this structure looks in this correction on the ETH chart. And Ether has sort of, yeah, developed a bit of a weakness there at the moment. But I see two pathways. Short-term bullish is basically here in yellow, where we say, okay, we have a, I don't know, you know, wave A to the downside, and then in yellow it's an A, B, C in a larger B wave, and then we can still come down in a C wave later. But the thing is, in this scenario, depending on how high the B wave goes, and it could start from this region, ideally before breaking below 3,108, well, the higher the B wave goes, the higher the probability is that the C wave will hold support. So that's one thing to talk about. It would need to start, yeah, somewhere from here. Could still make one more low, but it would start somewhere from there. So maybe it's starting that on the weekend. We'll see how the weekend develops, but probably it's going to be quiet, especially Saturday. And the white count could have developed a WXY pattern, and then we have an A, B, and we could start a C wave down from here. So these patterns could develop into both. It's, even if we rally a bit higher, it could simply be an extended B wave. I don't see anything clearly predictive about this, so we just have to track the structures throughout the weekend. I'll try to give you what I believe is the most probable scenario at any juncture. At the moment, it's fairly balanced between the two. I like the idea very much of a high B wave, because it would put Ether in a healthier position and would certainly assist ETH to hold my orange support zone, which would then also allow me to keep the daily chart intact on the ETH chart without any modifications. Because as I said, if we break below the 50% retracement at 2,975, I might need to change the daily chart. Yeah, so that's sort of what I'm watching. I mean, if it breaks above the Thursday high at 3,430, I would probably first explore if this B wave is extending, which it can easily do. Easily, you know, A, B, C in a B wave, and then we come down. There are so many options in these corrections at the moment. It's crazy. So it's all about understanding, okay, where is support? And do the bulls turn up before support breaks? And to help Ether with that, ideally the yellow count forms a higher B first. There's really not much more to add. I mean, support levels, you know them, 3,205. That's been holding. 3,108, 2,975 are the next ones. And the nearest resistance is 3,428, 3,430, which is the Thursday high. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.